In other news tonight, injured police officer Mike McClory is getting overwhelming support on a day many thought would never come. 2 months after he was shot in the head in the line of duty, Officer McClory returned home. The flood of well wishes online wasn't the only showing of support.
Eric Wilkinson was there as the Mount Vernon community gave him a hero's welcome home.
Several hundred people lined the street outside.
Okay, so this next story is a clear favorite across the nation tonight. It's about a teacher going above and beyond.
That's right. Teacher Barry White Jr. works as a 5th grade teacher at Charlotte, North Carolina school.
But as Mike Hansen reports, he's a standout because of what he does before the students even enter the classroom.
It's not your grandfather's greeting. A joyful start to each day, worthy of applause.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
And he has to remember like what, 30 handshakes,
Oh my
and the
goodness,
kids just
yeah.
have to remember one.
No kidding.
So
He
Lot
is
of
not
energy.
phoning it in. Yeah,
No.
lots of energy.
yeah, he's working out. So
sure
we
is.
mentioned this video went viral. The numbers are pretty unbelievable. We pulled the stats a half hour ago when the video had just been up for about 11 hours. It already has 6.8 million views. More than 79,000 people liked it, and it's been shared 148,000 times.
Wow.
Of course, those numbers are still climbing for good reason, because it brings a smile to your face.
Sure does. We're going to start doing that, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, for
When we walk
sure.
in the newsroom.
Start working on your routine, Tom. Well, many of you have taken to our Facebook page commenting about our snow, and we noticed a trend in those comments.
Some of you say Spokane is falling down on the job when it comes to plowing, and that other places where you've either lived or visited seem to handle the snow better. We sent Alexa Block out to compare our snow totals and equipment with other similar-sized cities to see how Spokane really stacks up.
Switching gears, online shoppers beware. Tech experts say you might be paying more depending on your shopping habits. It's called price discrimination, where online retailers track your habits and offer you higher prices based on your preferences.
One example is travel costs, like flights and hotel rooms. They might bump up the price if you search for a certain place often. This is legal, so it's your job to protect yourself. So you can use a data blocker hooked up to your router and then check prices on different browsers and your phone.
Also, experts say be sure to clear your browser history regularly. Well, new concerns tonight about the Trump administration and alleged ties to Russia. According to the New York Times, some of the president's staff had repeated contact with Russian intelligence during the 2016 campaign.
President Trump is firing back, accusing intelligence officials and journalists alike of illegally leaking information.
Papers are being leaked, things are being leaked. It's criminal action, criminal act, and it's been going on for a long time.
Despite the president's insistence that there's nothing to these claims, a group of Democratic senators is speaking out. They're demanding an independent probe to look into the Trump campaign's potential ties to Russia. Many also want further investigation into Michael Flynn, the Trump administration advisor, who resigned after he admitted to discussing sensitive information with Russia, then lying about it. As we've reported, we're not the only part of the country getting some pretty severe winter weather. A hashtag recently started trending on Twitter that we can relate to here in the Northwest. Here are some of the responses for the hashtag "It's too cold when trees start looking like this." Wow, that's a cool
Holy
picture.
cow, no kidding.
All right, when soap bubbles start to
this.
freeze right on the
Wow,
spot.
that's cool.
Wow, that's very cool.
We need to try that when we get
Looks
those
like
really
an
low
egg.
temperatures here.
Yeah. Even some churchgoers are encouraging people to stop praying for the snow. All right, at least we can have a little fun with all.
Welcome back. Yesterday, the bus carrying Georgetown's basketball team collided with an SUV. If you saw any of the hot headlines about this, it was probably about the travel delay for the team.
Today, a new side of the story, excuse me, emerging. We have a picture showing the team helping the passengers in the SUV.
Oh, wow.
After they crash, the players jump out and help the 49-year-old driver and her 17-year-old son get out of their overturned car. Both were taken to the hospital, but they weren't seriously injured. The team made sure everyone was okay before continuing on their way to Villanova.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Well done.
good job.
Well, while President Trump is taking on his third week in office, the former president and First Lady are enjoying a vacation on the British Virgin Islands. Video and photos show Obama enjoying the sunshine and learning how to kite surf.
It was an especially important moment for Barack because when he was elected, Secret Service told him he couldn't do that anymore. No more surfing. Of course, you know, being born in Hawaii, he loves to surf, and now he loves to kite surf. So looks like he had no problem getting right back into the swing of things.
Looks like he has a little less stress in his life these days.
You think?
Maybe the luckiest man in the world.
Yeah, no kidding. If you've ever planned a Super Bowl party and used Google to find recipes, you are not alone.
Do it all the time. The search engine released its list of most popular Google searches this Super Bowl season.
Yeah, different types of dip, chili, and buffalo flavored anything top the charts nationwide. Here are the results by state. If you live in Idaho, you might see mac and cheese at your Super Bowl party on Sunday.
Always a good choice.
Yeah, sure is. Google says people there specifically search for creamy mac recipes.
All right. Washington State party planners want to know how to make chicken wings.
Oh.
But the most popular search was for baked chicken wings, which means some of us are looking to stay a little health conscious on that day.
Then down in Texas, where the Super Bowl is being held this year, bakers are getting fancy. The most popular search was not just for any cupcake recipe, but football decorated ones.
Very
So
cute.
there you go. All right.
Well, before we head to break, we want to show you a rare sight. It's happening in Yosemite National Park right now.
Yeah, they are called the Fire Falls. Every year in mid-February, the sun hits Horsetail Falls at the perfect angle, making the waterfall look like flowing lava. It draws hundreds of visitors every year. And you can see why. If you want to see more pictures or learn more, just head to KREM.com as we head to a break. Well, Valentine's Day is a popular holiday. History.com estimates more than 60% of adults celebrate.
They also crunched some of the numbers surrounding Valentine's Day. The week leading up to February 14th, Americans spend a combined $448 million. The average woman will spend $74 buying gifts. Men will spend double that.
And a lot of that money goes towards the 58 million pounds of chocolate that's purchased every year and the 150 million cards sent to loved ones around the world.
And we can't forget the champagne. Americans
like
will spend
that.
$8.6 million on sparkling wine, making it the fourth bubbliest holiday after New Year's, Christmas, and Thanksgiving.
Bubbliest.
We'll be right back.